Hello, library friends. Welcome to Friday Storytime. Super excited to be here today. I have two books to share with you. One is about something big, and one is full of lots of things that are beautiful. But before we get to our first story, I think let's do a little action song. This is one that we do in Storytime pretty frequently, but I changed a couple of pieces to it. So I'm going to have you listen really hard and we'll do it a couple of times with different actions. Okay, so we're going to start with our hands and it goes like this. Hands go up and hands go down. I can turn myself around. I can stand up on one shoe. I can listen, so can you, while I sing out what to do. This time give a jump or two. All right, let's see. Let's try it again, and I'm going to add something different at the end, so you listen carefully. All right. First, our hands. Hands go up and hands go down. I can turn myself around. I can stand up on one shoe. I can listen, so can you, while I sing out what to do. This time give a clap or two. Here we go. Give yourselves a big hand. I think let's do that two more times. I think this next time we are maybe going to twirl. All right, hands go up and hands go down. I can turn myself around. I'm going to try my other foot this time. I can stand up on one shoe. I can listen, so can you, while I sing out what to do. This time give a twirl or two. Oh my! That made me a little dizzy. How do you feel? Do you feel a little dizzy too? All right, let's give ourselves a little wiggle, and then this time will be the last time, and then we'll sit down and have story, okay? All right, hands go up and hands go down. I can turn myself around. A little slower that time. I can stand up on one shoe. I can listen, so can you. I can sit, I'll show you how. It's time for a story now. All right. Thanks for doing that action song with me. I have for you today Chicken Big. Oh my goodness. Look at those giant chicken feet. Do you think there is such a thing as a chicken that big? We'll have to find out. This book is by Keith Graves. He did both the illustrations and the pictures, and we are reading it with permission from Chronicle Kids. All right, let's find out about this big chicken. Oh, do you suppose that big chicken came out of that big egg? I bet you it did. Oh, here's a whole row of chickens. They have opinions about this book. What should we call this book? How about chicken kind of large? Or chicken tall? No. Chicken salad. This chicken's ideas don't sound very good to me. Oh, but wait. I'm having a brainstorm. Let's call it Chicken Big. That's it. By Keith Graves. on a teeny little farm in an itty-bitty coop, a very small hen laid a big, humongous egg. Oh my goodness. The egg began to shake. The egg began to quake, and out popped a big, humongous chick. Oh, so cute, but so big. What is it? Crowed the little rooster. It's big, clucked the small chicken. It's enormous, clucked the smaller chicken. It's an elephant, peeped the smallest chicken. She was not the sharpest beak in the world. He's too big to stay in our itty-bitty coop, crowed the little rooster. Much, much too big, clucked the small chicken. He'll break the floor, clucked the smaller chicken. Indoor elephants are dangerous, squawked the smallest chicken. I don't feel like an elephant, thought the big chick. Oh, he says, I wish I were a chicken. Well, they've put up a sign that says no elephants allowed. The next day, an acorn fell and conked the smallest chicken on the head. The sky is falling, she peeped. Run for your lives! So, the chickens ran for their lives. Here they go, they say, Don't worry, said the big humongous chick. It's just an acorn. They're actually quite tasty. I don't think elephants eat acorns, said the little rooster. I heard they only eat popcorn, clucked the small chicken. Maybe he's not an elephant, clucked the smaller chicken. The smallest chicken looked closely at the big humongous chick. Oh, my mistake, she peeped. He must be a squirrel! A squirrel? Thought the big humongous chick. Later on, the smallest chicken was pecking for worms when a raindrop went splat right on top of her head. The sky is leaking, she peeped. We'll all drown. Run for your lives! And the chickens ran for their lives again. They say, Relax, said the big humongous chick. It's only rain. Come stand under my wings and you'll stay dry. I've never seen a squirrel do that, crowed the little rooster. Not very squirrelish at all, clucked the small chicken. Squirrels don't keep you dry in the rain, clucked the smaller chicken. I see what you're saying, peeped the smallest chicken. Apparently, he is an umbrella! These are not very bright chickens, thought the big humongous chick. After a while, a chilly wind began to blow. Someone has put the world in the refrigerator, peeped the smallest chicken. We're all going to freeze. Run for your lives! But they didn't get far. Don't panic, said the big humongous chick. It's only the north wind. Stand behind me, and I will protect you. The chickens all felt much better. An umbrella would have turned inside out in this wind, crowed the little rooster. He's not inside out as far as I can tell, clucked the small chicken. I'm all warm and comfy now, clucked the smaller chicken. Only one thing makes me feel this way, peeped the smallest chicken. Plainly, this fellow is a sweater! This is getting ridiculous, thought the big humongous chick. At nap time, the chickens returned to the coop and found all their eggs were gone. We've been robbed, crowed the little rooster. By an egg burglar, clucked the small chicken. Oh, woe is me, clucked the smaller chicken. Woe is me too, peeped the smallest chicken, and the chickens all began to go boo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. But the big humongous chick saw a sneaky red fox carrying the eggs into his den a mile away. It's good to be a humongous chick. Look, he's shading his eyes from the sun. He can see a long way because he's so tall. Oh, no, you don't! With 3 giant hop, hop, hops, the big humongous chick caught up to the fox just as he was about to make himself a scrambled egg dinner. Yikes, said the fox. A hippopotamus! I don't think so, said the big humongous chick, but you are a naughty thief. The frightened fox ran away with his tail between his legs, having lost all interest in poultry. Poultry is another word for chickens and ducks and geese. Oh, here comes Big Chick with his arms full of eggs. In no time, the big chick was stomping back to the coop with those missing eggs. Our babies! Cried the happy little chickens. Our hero, they all clucked, and they say, Yay! I knew it all along, crowed the little rooster. He's no elephant. He's definitely not a squirrel, clucked the small chicken. He's surely not an umbrella, clucked the smaller chicken. He couldn't be a sweater, peeped the smallest chicken. Only one thing could be so smart, so kind, so brave, and so warm. Clearly he's a cow! No, shouted the other chickens. He's a chicken! They finally figured it out. The big, humongous chick was thrilled to find out that he was a chicken after all. Oh, thank goodness, he said. Now I can move back into the coop. Actually, it's a rather small coop, crowed the little rooster. It's itty-bitty, clucked the small chicken. Teensy-weensy even, clucked the smaller chicken. But we'll make room, peeped the smallest chicken. There he is. How are they going to make room? There we go. The front half of Big Chick is in the coop. His feet are sticking out. And, oh my goodness, He's not just a big, humongous chick. He's a big, humongous chick who snores. And Rooster says, he still sounds like an elephant. The end. The end. Except there's stuff on the back cover. The littlest chicken says, I don't like being on the back cover. It's lonely. It's boring. It means the story is over. Maybe we can go back to the front and start over? But what if we get lost? What if we fall off? I know. A shortcut. Here they go. Cowabunga! And there we are, right back to the beginning. Chicken Big by Keith Graves. Before we hear our second book, I just want to make a quick announcement and let you know that the library is going to be able to offer curbside pickup of library materials starting next week. So check out the library website, chippewa-falls-library.org, for details on how to make that happen for your family. And if you need suggestions on what materials to ask for curbside pickup, feel free to email me or Miss Jenna. Our email addresses are in the comments up above. And both of the books that we read today are ones that you could request for curbside pickup. So our second book we're going to skip around in this one a little bit. We're not going to read the whole thing. I said we were going to hear a story about something big, like Chicken Big. And this one is about things that are beautiful. It's called A Beauty Collected. And it's an ABC book. So all of the things collected here start with the different letters of the alphabet. It's by Rachel Garahan, and these are all things that she thinks are beautiful. Even that title is an ABC title. A, B, C, A Beauty Collected. And we are sharing this with permission from Familius Publishing. All right, here. So, you guys know your alphabet. What's the first letter of the alphabet? Yep, A. So we're going to hear see a couple of letters from the beginning of the alphabet, and then we'll skip over to the middle, and then we'll hit on the very end. A is for aloe, to soothe and to heal. This is the aloe leaf, and it's got those beautiful kind of sharp little indentations on it. But then, if you have a sunburn or get an owie on your knee, if you fall and skin your knee and you need something kind of cool and soothing to put on it, aloe gel, which is what comes out of the plant when you break open the leaf a little bit, is super soothing. So it both looks beautiful and it acts beautiful too. It helps you feel better when you have a sunburn or an owie. A is, of course, for apple, as it usually is. I think these are very beautiful apples. I love the deep red of this one. I love that you can see a little hidden star if you cut the apple sideways. There's a star hidden in there. And all different kinds of apples here too. I love the mix of colors. And there's one that has just one bite taken out of it, and one that's almost all gone, eaten down to the core. So A, and let's find out what B is for. B is for bubbles, light floaty fun. B is for berries. In the ripe summer sun, I see black cap raspberries and red and yellow raspberries. I see blackberries and blueberries, even a mulberry tucked into the center here. B is for bark, the skin of a tree. I think that's birch bark right there, which also starts with B. For bones, they are beautiful. For the work they do, they hold us up. All right, we've done A, we've done B. Let's skip over to C. C is for coconut, dropped from a palm. It's got that hard brown husk on the outside, and on the inside there's nice sweet white flesh for us to eat. And I think that coconut goes nicely with our next letter, which is not going to be D. We're going to skip ahead to K. Coconut goes good with kumquats and kiwi. Kumquats are like inside out oranges. An orange, you normally take the peel off and just eat the sweet insides. With a kumquat, you eat the whole thing, and the outside husk is the sweet part, and the inside is kind of a little tangy and tart. So coconut would go good with kumquats and with kiwi fruit. Isn't that pretty, the light coming through the kiwi slice? All those little crunchy black seeds. So both beautiful to look at and beautiful to eat. All right, we had K, and then the next letter in the alphabet is L. L is for lilac. Those are going to be blooming here pretty quick. They look beautiful, that pretty lavender lilac color, and they smell really good too. So does this other L plant. That's lavender, which helps you drift off to sleep if you're having a hard time sleeping. All right, we got up through A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. Let's go on to the very end of the alphabet. What's the last letter of the alphabet? Yeah, Z. All right, let's see what is beautiful about Z. Z is for zinnia. These will bloom later on this summer. All different kinds of reds and yellow colors. And zucchini. There's the zucchini blossom and the zucchini squash. We'll have lots of those later on this summer, because zucchini squash plants almost never have just one zucchini. They have lots and lots. So they're beautiful and tasty. And last, we have zest. Zest is the word for when you grate a little bit of the rind of a lemon, the peel of a lemon or a lime. That's what it looks like grated right there. And you put it on top of food and it makes it taste zesty. It perks things up a little bit. So those lemons and limes are beautiful to look at and beautiful to eat too. And then the author asks us a question. She says, with a world to explore, what will you do next? I think she's suggesting that we should go out and make our own collection of things that we think are beautiful. So I encourage you to do that very thing. You could draw pictures of things that you think are beautiful. You could take photos of things that are beautiful, or write a poem about something that you find beautiful. And if you want to share those with us in the comments, that would be fabulous. And let's see if we can make our very own ABC book of A Beauty Collected. All right. Thanks so much for sharing story time with me today. Miss Jenna will be here next Tuesday with some other fun stories and songs for you. So we look forward to seeing you next week. And remember that curbside pickup will be available starting next week. So check out the library website for more information about that. See you later, guys. Have a great weekend.